Hey there, one Philly Cheesesteak here, back inside of Battlefield 4 after a very long hiatus. Today I am doing the full arsenal, which requires you to get all the collectibles and dog tags and finish the assignments. And just follow along as I talk, because this is a 10-minute video or so, so bear with me. So anyway, first one we're going to do is in BAKU. This is dog tag number 1 of 3. It's called Nice Play. It's right as soon as you start the mission. You can't really miss it unless you intentionally go after it. Yay. Anyway. Second, and we're going in order as found, so that way you're not backtracking or anything, except during a couple instances in a later mission you will have to backtrack. Anyway, the second collectible is the M39 EMR. Very nice rifle, very useful inside of the game, so keep that in mind as you're playing. Anyway, for a one-way trip, this one's a little trickier. As soon as you come down from grabbing the EMR, clearing out some enemies, that was a random game clip. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, I blame you. I'm right next to my machine, so I can't really say the name of said machine without causing the verbal whatever to come up. So anyway, you gotta parkour your way over there. Just be very careful, because if you fall down there, you get an instant checkpoint, which, as we know, means you have to restart the entire mission over, which is at a good 4 or 5 minutes cut. Anyway, get an achievement if you haven't gotten already. I had to come back for this because of a glitch. Anyway, the MG4 light machine gun is actually it's right after you do some C4ing. If you're getting that C4 achievement, I don't have it in front of me right now, so you'll have to forgive me. I'll actually consult my Magic Book of Armaments, Chapter 3. Anyway, CBHMS actually is on a crossbar. You have to climb up and get to it. I'm actually scrolling through. There we are. Well placed. That's what I was going after. So anyway, C4, well placed. Anyway, consult that guide I made. It's a little older. It's for I was using the PlayStation. However, the same strategy still applies. Anyway, CBJMS, hooray! So anyway, the last collectible for BAKU is for Sergeant Dunn. His dog tags. I like that guy. Too bad he had to die. Anyway, what we're gonna want to do as soon as we get control of our character is sprint as fast as we can behind the helicopter, and riding shotgun are his dog tags, which is very weird because he was never in the helicopter in the first place. Weird, right? Anyway, on to Mission 2, Shanghai. Now, first dog tag / collectible we're going to get is a one-man riot. Anyway, what we're going to do is take a right, take a left, take another left, and take a right, and on the second door here is our dog tag. I have no clue if you can come back down this alley later and collect it after you get out of the hotel. I have no clue, so grab it now. Anyway, dog tag number 2, going up. As soon as you clear this section here, we're actually going to consult my other guide. Not literally right now. It's called Wrecker for getting the multi-kills. Make sure you consult that if you haven't done it already. If you haven't noticed, these clips are slightly sped up due to the fact that this is actually originally 16 minutes, cut it down actually to 10. Anyway, right above the elevator is going up. And going off of going up, we've actually cleared this area here. I got first a couple multi-kills, remember. Shotgun is your best friend. And speaking of shotguns, the QBS-09 is right next to that locker. Grab it if you want it. If you don't want it, grab the other shotgun. Alright, anyway, RFB. It's the second of 2 weapons in this mission. What we're going to do is, as soon as we get out here, take a left as we're going to leave. And right here underneath this statue, which you can see I'm holding my M39, which is a gun I like. We're going to pick up the RFB. It's a very nice gun. Use it if you want. Don't have to. But if you've been following along and been grabbing random weapons as well, you'll have another achievement under your belt as well. Alright, now for the last collectible of this mission is Business Casual. What we're going to want to do is, during the tank section, you'll know which section this is. You'll go down this road, take a right, and before continuing on, actually I've got another section right here. Before continuing on down to your left, we're going to turn right. And right here in an area we already passed through is Business Casual. And that's the last collectible for that mission. Now, starting right off of Mission 3 for South China Sea is Carcharodon? Or, pardon my French. Anyways, what we're going to do is go past 1, 2, and right before these guys, in this speaker right here, take an immediate right, and right in the second bunk is our next collectible. Yay, Pikachu. Yeah, let's go with Pikachu. That works perfectly. Alright, now for the first weapon of 3, my personal favorite weapon. If you know me personally, I love Stargate. And what is their tool to trade? The P90. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to head towards, like we normally would during the normal campaign, go through this door right here during the G hatches, and we're going to go through this door. Don't turn right, turn left, then turn right again, and sitting right, actually we're going to go later, sitting right here on this little platform here is the P90, my favoriteest gun in the world. Yay, I love that gun. Anyway, also consult my other guide, Bloodwake, for the headshots. I'm doing that also here. I'll link them out. I'll probably put an annotation on the screen, which is probably on your screen now. Moving on. Dog tag number 2 of 3, Lord of the Waves. Doesn't sound as epic as you think it might be. So anyway, what we're going to do is during the water sequence, I mentioned it previously during the P90 part, it's actually right after that, what we're going to do is continue following Irish here, or at least I think that's Irish. That is Irish, right? I think so. But anyway, as soon as you get down to this last room here, the room that they're already swimming down, unfortunately I can't speed this up. Well, actually I can, I'm just a lazy ass fucker. As if that's pretty much obvious based on my lazy ass guide. So anyway, we're going to head straight ahead and not turn right. Grab the collectible, Lord of the Waves, and we're going to continue on as if we normally would. And as you can see, got another achievement, no stone unturned. I should really tag those in the taglines for this, huh? Anyway, moving on. So anyway, for weapon 2 of 3, we have the U100 Mark V. A decent gun, so what we're going to do is we can come back for this, but we can't jump off the platform. That's the only thing. Anyway, moving on, we're going to go over by this airplane, not get crushed by that airplane, which, by the way, F-18, you got to fly one in Battlefield 3. Fun mission. Unfortunately, you couldn't control anything. Partially, I'm grateful that you didn't get to. Anyway, down this hole, you might get a glitch where you have 2 people down this hole, otherwise there's only going to be 1. Actually, there was 2. I just realized that. Anyway, we're all the way down to the end here, and grabbed our new light machine gun, and there we go, the U100 Mark V. You may be wondering why there's no dash. It's a glitch. Deal with it. Anyway, the spot's 12. This is an easy one. Don't ask me. It's a random game clip. We're going to crawl inside this plane as soon as we clear that one section back here. As we climb back out, it's shortly after you climb back in the ship. Very easy. Now for Agent Kovic, this is actually a trickier one. This can be done as soon as you get on the carrier deck. We're going to run all the way back to the right as soon as you emerge. Head straight back to this helicopter. And same thing with Sergeant Dunn. The dog tag is riding shotgun. Yay! That's an easy one. And yet again, another achievement. They just like throwing achievements at you in this game. I swear, it's just for collectibles. Oh, here's an achievement. Oh, here's an achievement. I swear. Anyway, last mission for this guide, before we move on to part 2, is Singapore. Horizontal rain. We're going to go to the side of this sailboat. Sticking right inside of it is horizontal rain. Not a hard one. Now for the Scar HSW, we're going to climb, during the tank escort, we're going to climb up here, take a left, jump, parkour, take another left, and sitting right here on the edge here, precariously, is our new designated marksman rifle. It's actually not half bad. Grab it. Anyway, for the M240B, this is the tricky one of one of the 2 tricky ones I consider tricky in the entire game because they're very, very well hidden. What we want to do is go up the parking garage and, of course, consult my guide for War Turtle as well. We're going to climb up on here, and then speed run, or run jump over to this ledge. We're going to walk precariously. Now this corner is where it gets a little iffy. We're going to be careful. We're going to walk into the left of it, walk in, be very careful, and sitting, as you can see over to our right there is our new gun. Step over, grab it, and there you go. There you go. Nice light machine gun. One of the trickier ones. Now, for Armored Column. Now we're going to use the consult. After you get through the tank part, you'll know exactly where this is. You kill a couple tanks. I still have my tank. Huzzah! What we're going to do is we're going to kill 2 to 3 enemies in this room. We're going to jump down, go into the bar, and underneath the bar is the collectible. Huzzah! And then we're going to run into a cutscene that takes forever. Boo! And of course, got another one that's for Recon. That is the last collectible-based achievement. However, it's not for the big main one, which is what this guide is for. So, yeah. Anyway, that's for 28 of the collectibles. However, we still have another bit to complete. Now, for the last weapon of this mission is the M16A4. We're going to need 2 explosives of any kind. I use grenades and the GPL. What we're going to do here is take a left into this room to avoid people, and sitting right behind those crates is what we need. We're going to chuck a grenade back there, shoot something or throw another grenade, and sitting behind here, I have a little bit of trouble getting to it, but you want to approach it from the left, is how you get to the M16A4. And by the way, very nice gun. I prefer the M416 myself, but that's another gun. So anyway, in the very last part of the mission, before you ride in the car, go to this airplane, come down to here. We're going to take a left. You don't have to go through the crate, but that's up to you. Take a left and go up here. Now, I have a little problem getting up on the plane itself. However, what we want to do is go on the engine and parkour our way up. Tap A repeatedly if you have to, or X depending on your platform. Pick up the collectible. That is grounded. That is the last collectible for this. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If this helped you, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And as always, have a great and beautiful day. I'll see you guys all next time, and stay tuned for part 2.